Now this is the third example of using if-else-if statements in Java. Here in this program, the user is expected to input his country name and the computer accordingly displays the message. So we have a scanner class as we want to input the country name from the user. Program is expected to get the country name from the user and accordingly displays the message. So to input the country name, so country name is basically what? It would be basically a string. So we have to declare a variable of the class string. So we are just pasting the codes. First of all, we are declaring or we are using an instance of the class scanner. Name of the instance is scan. Okay, where we have given the reference to some standard input device, that is keyboard, as we discussed in the previous video lessons, that how to use a scanner class to input a string or a numeric value. And we have one more variable, that is answer of the class string. So first of all, this message is displayed, that to which country you belong. This message is displayed on the screen, and the user inputs the string, that is the country name, and that country name is scanned with the help of the next line method of the class scanner, and whatever the user inputs, that string is stored in the answer variable. Okay, now we want to check if the user inputs India. So we have to use the equals ignore case method of the class scanner, and actually what it will do is it will compare India, INDIA, with the input message or the input country by the user. So if these two are equal to each other, that is the user inputs India and we are comparing India with India, then the message "you are an Indian" is displayed. Okay, and if the user inputs something else, then it will check for second condition. If it is Australia, then second message is displayed. If it is Pakistan, then third message is displayed, and if other than India, Australia and Pakistan, then the else part is executed, and whatever, that is you are other than Indian, Australian and Pakistani, this particular message gets displayed. Now let us run this program. To which country you belong? So I'm writing here I belong to India. So message is you are an Indian. Okay, now I have input here I in capitals, then NDIN lowercase letters. These are lowercase letters and I is in capital form. So if I write here INDIA, all lowercase letters, and hit the enter key, I'm again getting the message Indian, you are an Indian. Now what exactly is happening? We have used here the equals ignore case method of the class scanner. So it will ignore the cases. There will not be any differences between the uppercase letters and the lowercase letters. If instead of equals ignore case, if simply we use equals, then in that case all the letter will be compared and they will be checked for their cases also. So as we have used equals ignore case method, so in that case it will not matter whether you are inputting the string in lowercase letters or uppercase letters. Okay, now let me rerun the program. To which country you belong? Let me write Australia, STRALIE, Australia. So the message you are getting is you are an Australian. Now what's happening is, first of all, when we input Australia in the string answer, then it is compared with the first condition. Now as Australia and India are two different words, so this condition evaluates to false. So if it is false, then this particular message is not printed, then it will check for second condition. Now Australia equals ignore case Australia. Both the strings are equal to each other. So this is true. If it is true, then the statement that we have enclosed or put under this second else if condition, that gets executed, and other conditions are not checked. Now let us rerun the same program for to which country you belong. Suppose Pakistan. So it's displaying the message you are a Pakistani. Third string. So because previous two conditions are false, then third is checked, it is true, then the message, this one is printed, you are a Pakistani. So now let us again rerun the program, and we write here space suppose Sweden. To which country you belong? Sweden. It's displaying the message you are other than Indian, Australian and Pakistani. So fourth message, because none of the previous conditions are true, then it checks for the, actually it executes such statement that we put in the else part of the if-else if statements. So that's how the strings may be used along with the if-else if condition.